All right, so boom, Wilder Tactical Urban Assault Kit, right? I've got this, ran it for a little bit, so let's do a review on it. There are a lot of reviews out there on the Urban Assault Kit and Wilder Tactical in general, but none that I felt like that went really into detail about it. So that's what I'm here for, right? Let's start off with how did I hear about Wilder Tactical? From Will from Gladiator Guns on Instagram. He talks about them all the time. I believe he has a connection with them. So he has one of those. Also use his discount code. That's what I did. I think it saved me like 20% on the actual kit. So that's good. But other reasons why I went with this particular one is just doing the research on it, the build of it, what it comes with. I'm kind of lazy. You know, if you're in the gun industry, then you understand, or community, then you understand that a lot of times you have to piece together kit. And this is one of those things where it was a one buy thing. So there wasn't, I had to piece together these mag carriers and this belt and all of this configuration. You buy it, it comes like this, and it just out the box is ready to run. So that was a huge selling point for me personally. I'm not trying to piece together stuff. I'm lazy. Now, let's talk about what all comes with the belt. Okay, a lot of things. First off, you have this Cobra buckle system right here. Really locks it into place, so you can see just, you know, Cobra buckle system. It does have like a lanyard piece right here that you can put either your gloves on, or sometimes I'll put my keys right there. Just depends on what I felt like running that day. And then it has the extra kind of slack right here, but it has a retainer. So once you adjust it, you can kind of put it in here, and that way you don't have like little flappy piece just hanging off on the side right here. What else does it come with? 2 pistol mag carriers, universal pistol mag carriers. So obviously they're universal. They can carry pretty much any pistol mag from a 1911. Obviously I run my CZs, and they fit in there just fine. 2 rifle mag carriers for AR. So these are universal as well, but for the most part they're all the same, right? But I do have like a steel one, and then a P mag right here, Gen whatever. Also comes with a dump pouch. I decided just to put my patch on here from Black ATX Tactical, but this is the dump pouch. It folds out. The dump pouch is cool. Folds out, and then you have 2 options with this one. You can either get a mesh one or like the 500D one. This is the 500D one, and it does have like a little piece at the end, just to, like a drainage hole. So that's good. Oh, and the belt is multicam black. I went with multicam black. So the dump pouch as well as multicam black. It has the Velcro right here, so that way if you do have stuff in here, whatever you have, you can kind of cinch it down, and then you don't have to worry about it. And then also it has it on the inside, so that way you can kind of just pop that down like that, and then it just stays open. So however you want to configure it, you have it. Does not come with a pistol or holster, so whatever holster that you have to put it on here, and I'll tell you how to do that in a second. And then it does come with a tourniquet holder, and then it only fits cat tourniquets. So I had a SAM XT tourniquet, and it doesn't fit that one, only fits cat tourniquets, which is more common anyway. But it doesn't come with a universal, or I wouldn't say universal, but like a cat tourniquet holder. So that's what it comes with. Now, and it also has like this little D-ring right here. Obviously not for rappelling or whatever. I don't think it's rated for that, but it has the D-ring right here. Other cool thing about it. So if you know about belts, right, it has this strap right here for the rubber. So when you put it on around your waist, the rubber piece is what kind of keeps it that friction, so that way it keeps the belt on you, right? It comes with this, and it also comes with an inner belt, which I have on right now, which is also thinner, and it uses a Cobra buckle system as well. So you can have it on like this, or you can take this off, just Velcro. Throw that to the side, and then trying to move around the wires, but you can kind of just grab it, Velcro it on, and then it's on, right? And it's not moving because I have the inner belt, and you can hear the Velcro. The inner belt is I forgot which one's hook and loop, but the inner belt is the softer one, and then the more abrasive one is actually on here. So when I'm outside and I'm running and I'm actually at the range, I'll use the Velcro system. One, because it keeps it in there a lot more. It keeps it tighter. It keeps it more snug onto you. I'll use the rubber piece. I'll use the rubber piece for when I'm in the house. So whenever I'm in the house, I'm just like, I'm going to dry fire. I'm just going to put on my kit, and I'm just going to practice running, room clearing, whatever I'm going to do. Then I'll do this. It's just more of a hassle to put on the belt and then put on, like, you know what I mean? So it's just easier just to grab this, throw it around your waist, and then boom, right? So this is actually really good. Like I said, it's just a nice strip. So it has both of those features on it. Really dope. You don't see that with a lot of belts. They either have one or the other. So this one having both, pretty dope. All right. But the belt overall, really good. Love running it. Everything fits nice. And I'll show you how to hook on everything, right? So everything fits really nice. So we'll take this off. And then we'll go over how everything actually attaches to the belt, right? Because a lot of people didn't really explain how stuff attaches to the belt. So we'll get a close-up. So the system that they use is, right, you can see that it has the screw here. So inside of, this is a good angle. So inside of the belt are these like 1-inch spaces, right? And you have some right here. And then the first one is like right here, right? So these mag pouches have like just little pieces on them, and you just slide them in between the belt, right, to where you want to go. So you obviously it's adjustable, so you have them all the way down. So you have the pieces right here. You slide the mag carrier in between the loop. Once you have it in between the loop, you put the screw on down here, and the screw makes sure that it doesn't go anywhere, right? So the magazine, if the screw wasn't here, you'd just be able to pull it and the magazine would just come up. So the screw makes sure that you just pull the magazine up, right? So that's the benefit of it. Again, if you look closely at the belt, right, you can see that there's the 1-inch loops. I believe they're like 1 inch a piece, right? And then they're kind of separated, right? So this is on one, this is on another, and you can see these. So you slide the little piece in between right here. Once you get it to where you want to go, you put the screw in, tighten it down. It's not going anywhere, okay? The rifle ones have 2 of them. The pistol ones have 1. The rifles use 2 of them, and you can see right here, the rifles use 2. And then the dump pouch uses 2 as well. Now, what I did for my holster, right? This is a 7.7 Solutions holster, and obviously it was meant to go through belt loops, so it comes with belt loops. What I did was you can order these little slide pieces from Wilder Tactical. You can order extra ones just in case you break one or something like that. So I ordered 2 extra ones, and it just so happened that my holster kind of lined up right where the loops were at on the actual belt. So that's how I was able to get my holster on. But I want to say one thing. At first, I wasn't sure how I was going to attach this to this and how everything worked. And so I reached out to Wilder Tactical immediately, like through DM on Instagram. Immediately, they reached out to me. They let me know, like, hey, we can work it out. We can do certain things. And I'm not saying they do this for everybody or whatever, but he was even like, hey, send your holster in, and we'll even like try to figure it out ourselves and then send it back to you. And I was just like, customer service was just A1 throughout. Whenever I have a question, whenever I have anything, they reach out, and Chick-fil-A level customer service, okay? Let's just call it what it is. So that was really dope. And then obviously the cat tourniquet holder does the exact same thing. So, all right, so the belt runs really, really well. I like it. Sizing is pretty good. It comes with everything you need. And like I said, that was the major factor for me, was just that it comes with everything that I need. So I don't need to sit out here and buy the belt and then buy the mag holster and then buy this and buy that. I don't like waiting on packages, period. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like waiting on packages. So for me, this worked out perfectly. It was exactly what I needed. The price point is really well. I think they're like $375 for the whole setup. But you see it comes with everything you have here, the belt, and I got multicam black, and I think you didn't even have to pay extra for that. So a lot of companies charge you extra for that. It comes with the belt, the inner belt, and then the actual like rubberized friction belt, right? Plus the main belt. 2 pistol mag carriers, 2 rifle mag carriers, a dump pouch, and a cat carrier. Literally, you can take this setup and just take whatever systems you have, your rifle, your pistol, your mags, and all you need to buy is a holster, and essentially you can go out and just go to the range that day. Now, let's talk about issues that I have with it. Not a lot of issues, but a couple small issues that I have with the setup, and it could just be my setup on what I have with it. Minor things. All right, so 2 things that I've had issues with that I need to kind of tweak out with it, not necessarily based off of Wilder Tactical and the belt system, but I think it's more so just my setup on everything. Now, the first thing is the Cobra belt system, and the metal piece of it scratches the shit out of my receiver, all right? It just, the gun hangs right here, right? So you can just hear it. It's just banging against it, right? So which isn't a problem until you start moving around, dropping your gun, switching the pistol, doing everything that you need to do. then it becomes more of a problem. By the way, both of these guns are unloaded. They have empty mags. So that's when it becomes more of a problem. The second thing that's a little bit more annoying, and again, this is more of a setup on my end, trying to figure out how to set up the belt to fit me. But when I have my gun right here, and it's about to do it right now, I'll lift up, right? Let's say I have my rifle, I have it drooped down, and then I go up to shoulder it, my pistol mag flies out, right? So what I realized is, when I have my gun right here, right, you can kind of see it right here. The sling is already underneath the pistol mag, right? And I'm running the CZ pistol mags. So the moment I lift up, the sling catches on that and just pops it right out every time. Like 85% of the time, that's going to happen. So that's something. I know that Wilder Tactical has to where you can take the pistol mags and double them up on side of the rifle mags. So I know you can even look at the rifle mags and they have the holes right here. So you can do that. I don't know if I want to. At first I had the pistol mag further forward, and then I actually moved everything back, right? And I'm still kind of having that issue. So those are the only issues that I have with it, is literally the scratch receiver, which really isn't that big of a deal. But the pistol mag thing is way more important and annoying. So just trying to figure out a way to get around that. But other than that, those are minor things. I don't have issues with the belt. It fits great. Like I said, using the Velcro system, it's not going anywhere. And that's what I love about it, and it moves along with the body. So it's, you know, buy once, cry once, and you don't have anything to worry about. So if you have any questions on the Wilder Tactical belt system, drop them down below. Let me know. Definitely, you know, happy to reach out, let y'all know as much as I have. If there are any changes that I make to it, then I'll upload another video just in regards to anything. But for the most part, I've ran this, you know, a few times out at the range, and it's been great since then. Thank you for watching the video. Have a great day. Drop any questions you got below. Like, share, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. See y'all later.